Hey guys, this is Connor with Conquest HP, and today I want to ask you to think about the "if I had more time" excuse. And it's such a bad excuse that it's almost cliche to tear it apart, but a lot of people still use it, and a lot of people convince themselves that they believe it. So let's talk about it a little bit. One thought experiment I like to use with this excuse is, and I use this personally as well as with clients, how much more time would you need to do what you're supposed to do? So you get a 24-hour day, just like I get a 24-hour day, just like everyone else gets a 24-hour day. Those 24 hours are not adequate for you to eat well, to get enough sleep, to get to the gym, whatever it might be, whatever you feel you're not ticking off your boxes with. So how many more hours would you need to accomplish that? What would happen if you had a 25-hour day and I had my 24-hour day still? With that extra hour, if you had that extra hour in your day, do you think that would make the difference between you getting to the gym and not getting to the gym? When you think about it this way, you realize that there are lots of hours in your day where you're actually not using your time very well. Maybe it's not hours. Maybe there are long stretches of minutes or minutes here and there, or maybe it is hours at a time where you just sit down and zone out and put on Netflix, where you're not using your time well. So in those circumstances, it's not really appropriate for me to say, if I just had more time, I could have had a good workout. Time isn't the problem. Stop blaming time. Everyone gets the same amount of time. You have enough time in your day to do what you care about. And maybe if your priorities are in the wrong place, that's the problem. Or maybe you have too much on your plate that isn't important to you. These are the things you have to figure out. You have to prioritize that time that you do have. This is a thought experiment, getting an extra hour, getting an extra 2 hours. But at the end of the day, obviously, you can't just add hours to your day. My point is that in many cases, it wouldn't help. You could have your 25-hour day. All that would happen is you would find a way to waste that extra hour. You'd spend an extra hour scrolling through your news feed or your Facebook feed or whatever it might be. You spend an extra hour zoning out in front of the TV or filling it with arbitrary work that really doesn't need to be done at all. You're just doing it because you have time and you're filling the time. So pay attention to these things. Don't complain about not having enough time, because we all have the same amount of time and that's all we get. And if something's important to you, you're going to find a way to fit it in to the time that you have. So I'm okay with you using a different excuse. If right now getting to the gym is not a high enough priority for you to actually make it happen routinely, okay. Let's figure out a more appropriate excuse, but let's stop using time, because it's just inaccurate and it doesn't do you any good to say that to yourself. It doesn't do you any good to say that to others, and it doesn't help anyone else either. So if you like this video, definitely hit like and subscribe. Check out conquesthp.com for more like this, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.